Cosmic Encounter Duel is a two-player version of its older sibling. In the game, you will attempt to win control of 5 planets or force your opponent into a situation where they need to draw a spaceship from their supply and they can't. Driving the game are the 3 Destiny decks: Discovery, Events and Refresh. The game starts with the drawing of a Discovery card and you will follow the instructions on it, and when you've resolved that card, you'll draw the next card indicated at the bottom of the card. Discovery cards generally bring out planets and cause duels, events give players challenges to overcome, and the Refresh deck is a little respite, giving you a chance to earn resources, as they're called, which are cards, spaceships and friendships. Most rounds boil down to duels or contests, and in a duel the winner is the player with the most clout. To do this, you will send 1 to 4 ships to a planet, resolve tactic stands which let you remove your opponent's ships, defend yours or recover previously used tactics. Some Destiny cards also award clout bonuses for whoever has a ship advantage, but these plan cards are your main source of clout, with one played face down next to the tactic. This is then revealed and added to any ship bonus and any reinforcement cards the players have gained. The aliens in Cosmic Encounter Duel come from your initially selected species, and the Envoy cards all provide additional game-breaking powers. Envoys are made up of some of the game's original cast of Cosmic Encounter and can change allegiance as the game progresses. Cosmic Encounter Duel was a game that I was very keen to try, because I've never played the original Cosmic Encounter, and I thought it'd be quite interesting to have an opinion from someone who hasn't played the original game, as well as the various opinions you'll get from people who have played the original game. Coming into this, I obviously heard of Cosmic Encounter and wondered how the negotiation part of that was going to boil down into a 2-player game. And the way it does that is kind of under the radar. So you're not really negotiating in the strictest sense. There's no one to help you in the battles, defend or attack, which I understand happens a lot in the big game. But there is this kind of undercurrent of sometimes it's okay for you to lose a battle and actually will be more helpful for you to lose a battle. But if the other person knows that, maybe they want to throw the battle. I had a game recently where my opponent was not managing their ship supply very well, and I knew that, and they got down to 0 ships by overcommitting too many to a planet. So I was like, okay, well maybe I get into a battle and lose it, so they have to lose this battle, so they have to then draw a Discovery card, which I could see was the next card, and that is going to guarantee that they have to commit ships. Unfortunately for me, the next Discovery card let them draw ships from the Warp Gate, which I didn't talk about in the overview, which is where all your damaged ships go, this bit here, where your damaged or destroyed ships sit, and we were able to take our ships from there instead. However, on the next turn, my plan worked. But that kind of unknown, that kind of you're not entirely sure what's going to happen. I don't want to call it luck of the draw, because you know generally, but then there's this unpredictability which really, really makes the game a lot of fun. Considering there is one main way to win this game, have control of 5 planets, the game plays out in a variety of different ways, and it feels like a point not like a point salad game in the terms of way it plays, but in the terms of the things you can do to achieve victory. There's a lot you can do. On one game, my friend had a card, an alien card, which every time he had a duel, he could tuck cards underneath as long as they were in consecutive order from his plan. So he would tuck a couple of cards, and if he ever got 12 cards under there, then he would win the game outright. However, he didn't realise that the cards don't go in a complete consecutive order, and actually he had made it unwinnable by that method from his first tuck because he hadn't used the 2 card. And it's stuff like that makes the game really interesting, and being able to force someone to use all their ships overcommit ships to battles is really cool. The alien powers that you get for your player, absolutely loads. These are all, I understand now, this is where I may get on sticky ground, but these are all new aliens to the Cosmic Encounter franchise, whereas the envoys that you can kind of gain friendship are from the series already, and that's really clever. You have 3 envoys out each game, and you can be friends with one, which gives you access to their power. I have really enjoyed this as a two-player game. It's different to what I was expecting. I feel like it's going to be kind of a nod towards Cosmic Encounter without being a complete replica of that game. And I'm just really enjoying discovering all the new stuff. The way the the Destiny decks drive the gameplay is really cool. And even though I've played it a few times, I haven't come across a lot of the same things happening because these cards, there's not loads in the Discovery one, but they always drive you onto another card and you're shuffling these decks each time. We've had games where reinforcements were plentiful, the cards that you can add into your plan deck, and they give you extra little powers and stuff. Don't think that one should be in there. Yeah, games where we haven't touched that at all. There's a lot of variety here. When it comes to criticisms, the game is simpler than the rulebook makes it seem. You have on the back of the rulebook a plan of a duel, which has to be thorough, but actually is really easy to work out. The other criticism I have is these tactic standees with only one support on each side. I get they wanted something that looked cool, that gave you different options depending on which way round you had it. But considering this could have been done probably cheaper on cards, where you just play the card round you play a card flat and the edge that's nearest to the person, you just flip it over and that's what you did. I think these are worse than that as a thing. Yes, they look nice standing up, but they often fall over, especially if it's on a tablecloth or something like that that's already not completely flat. And they're just very unstable, like you just have to tap them and they will fall over. So those aren't the greatest, but everything else component wise is really, really good. I have got a lot of love for this game. It is one that is easy to teach. You can just start playing. Yes, that does mean some people will be caught out on some of the foibles of the game, like my friend not knowing, and I didn't really know how the numbers were split in the plan deck, so not knowing that he needed to achieve a kind of perfect run to do this, to do that victory. But I like that there's these cards in there that will let you achieve victory in different ways. All in all, I think this is a really cool little game. I have now purchased Cosmic Encounter Big Sibling version, and I will be keen to give that a try and see how the two compare, having played them the wrong way around. As always, thanks for watching a Zatu review, and if you have liked this video, please do click a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are also active on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and we do a load of live content on Facebook, so go check out our Facebook account as well. Thanks very much for watching. We'll see you next time.